Hi, let me ask you a quick question. What does a good prayer meeting, what does it do for you? As you think on the answer to that question, I'm going to share real quick with you about what Spark Devotional is about. A few years ago, I started a prayer meeting with a couple of women, and it was called Spark Prayer. And we met every month to pray. It was usually early in the morning, like 4:30 a.m. God bless this woman. It was such a refreshing time that we had. I was inspired to start Spark Prayer because I was thinking about what a good prayer meeting would do for me. You see, there's been many times in my life when I didn't feel like getting out of the bed. I didn't feel like opening my mouth to pray. I didn't even have the faith to pray. I was too depressed to pray. And I wanted to create a prayer group, a prayer meeting that can do that for women, whether they're in a depressed state, whether they don't feel like praying, that they can come in that space and get a spark, something to help them get started. Like I love to say at this prayer meeting that this is not the real fire, this is just a spark, so that they can go into their own homes and into their jobs and make fire. That the fire of God, they can bring it to those places. So I kept a journal for 6 years for this prayer meeting, where I wrote the things that God spoke to me and some of the things that we shared during these prayer times. And God inspired me to turn that journal into a devotional. And so weekly, I'll be bringing something to you from this journal in form of a devotional. And I'm hoping that these times will be a spark for you. Maybe you're in a dry place and you feel your faith, you don't even know where your faith is lately. I'm really believing that these times will be the spark that you need, that will help you get started, and the fire of God will come upon you and even into your own personal prayer life, and you'll be able to go deeper in God, in the study of His Word, and in your prayer life. Praying over your children, your spouse, your job, your community. In the name of Jesus. And maybe you're in a place that you're having an incredible time in your prayer life and it's amazing. Maybe Spark can add a little bit to it. Or if not, maybe you can just share the content with somebody that you feel like might need it. But I'm really hoping that Spark Devotional will be something that will help you get started. I look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you. Let's start a fire.